Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. A most pleasant, beautiful, happy, cool, lovely, blessed Friday morning to one and all. My name is Robert Checker Usher, and we welcome you to the SugarCity Morning Show. For today, folks, we are still in the holiday mood, the holiday season. Congratulations to everyone that received their great gifts over the Christmas holidays, everyone who met with family, everybody who had fun in their own way. Many people went to churches, as different churches as well. But we say good morning once again and blessings to one and all. We certainly like to thank the good Lord for giving us this great strength and waking up this morning to this brand new window, this brand new beautiful day, which is Friday, 2 days after Christmas, today being the 27th day of December 2019. You know, after the holidays, we have to say holidays because it was 2 days after the holidays. Many people are still down right now. A lot of people party, a lot of people travel, a lot of people work hard too, especially the moms at home that were doing those baking of those cakes, making those rompopo, fixing up the ham and the turkey, the reno, and everything else. So, moms, hats off to you all for always doing a great job in getting things going. And to everyone who shared that special gift over the Christmas, to that special kid, to that special needy family. We know we have some families that give that helping hand as well. They might not have a lot, but they share what they have with some needy folks, needy family. So we say congratulations to you, and may the blessings of the good Lord comes down upon you. Let's check in with the Belize Met service, because you know what, folks, but we say good morning to our viewers countrywide as well. Here in Orange Walk, it's very cool this morning. Last night, it came down very low. It was, I believe it was around 52 last night, and this morning it remains cooler. So we want to share with you the weather forecast over the country for today. And the general situation this morning, it says fair, mild, and dry weather will continue across the country. The 24-hour forecast today, mostly sunny skies today and clear skies tonight with little or no rainfall. So we might have a little bit of rainfall, but maybe none at all. The winds are blowing 0 to 5 knots, and the sea stays light today. Seems like things good out there. Let's take a look at the temperatures across the country for today. In the coast, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, where we are here in Orange Walk, it's 84 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills, it's 75. Now, when we take a look at tonight in the coast, it will be 70, and inland, we are cool again because it's going to be 64 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, and in the hills, it dropped all the way down to 59 degrees. And the outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar condition to prevail. So that means the weekend will be cool again. So let's enjoy the great cool weather, because when the heat there and people say, man, I have to go buy a new fan, or my fan not work, I don't got no AC. So make we enjoy the cool weather right now. High tides this morning, high tide at 11:31 this morning, followed by a low tide at 4:25 p.m. Another high tide will occur at 10:34 tonight, followed by a low at 5:50 tomorrow morning. And the sun will set today at 5:26. That means today it can get dark very quick, and will set tomorrow morning at 6:21. And the moon will rise this morning at 7:35 and set at 6:58 p.m. We say a big thank you to Cristel Rosales at the Belize Met Service for sharing this weather forecast with us, and to everyone else working there at the Belize Met Service, from the driver to the person who clean up, to the person who research the weather, follow the weather, track the weather. We say good morning to you all, and thanks for always bringing us all these great updates. Also, folks, as we're here this morning, we will be announcing the passing of two very prominent citizens of Orange Walk. One being a former minister of government, and another one being a great warrior when it comes to unionism here in the country of Belize. But we want to remind everyone that holiday is not over yet, Holiday is not over yet, because we will be going into the new year. And we know when we go into the new year, there is a lot that happens when it comes to people celebrating, people visiting, and start to bake up ham and turkey again. But I believe the new year, a lot of people stick to the rain. They have people who do the Creole bread, and I eat the Creole bread with the ham, and I leave rum pop up on the side, and wine to keep cool, To keep cool. So all these things happen. And many people they say, well, I got my New Year resolution, and my New Year resolution is this, is that. I want to get rich. I want a new car. I want a house. I wish I could get a visa for go to States. I wish my mother come back from States. I wish my baby would have born for New Year's Day. Well, my thing for the New Year is to pray for health for everyone. Because see, when you got good health, you could do anything, When you got good health, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do, but you have to put the effort into it as well. Say, I want this happen, or wakisa sa drink, and I just reach your house. That's why you got the health. If you have the health, you can go out and you can find it. You can do it. You get a lead job and get things done. So, make we hope that the good health will be with us throughout 2020. We know that 2020, it will be very busy traffic when it comes to the political scene. Right here at the end of December, all the delegates for the United Democratic Party Grand Convention should be in place by the 31st of December, which is next week, Tuesday. Next week sound like it's far, not you? But today is already Friday. So we're looking at Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Look at 4 more days that all standard bearers should have all their delegates, some names submitted to the headquarters, United Democratic Party headquarters, on Youth for the Future Drive in Belize City. And then the big convention for the United Democratic Party comes up on the 10th. That's on, I believe it's the 10th of February. That's the second Sunday in the month of February. That's when they will be having the big convention to select a new leadership for the United Democratic Party. We heard the Prime Minister gave his gratitude and his appreciation for all the members of the House who are there and who were there before, that this address that he did is going to be the last address that he will be giving as Prime Minister in the House of Representatives, and to the nation, he sent them that Merry Christmas and that great blessings. So the United Democratic Party will be having convention for different positions. They will be having convention for a leader, a new leader for the United Democratic Party. 2 persons have applied to contest for that position, and we are talking about the Minister of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, Honorable Patrick Faber, who is the representative of the United Democratic Party for the Colored Division in Belize. And we also have the area representative for Belmopan that represents Belmopan, Honorable Minister John Saldiva, who is the Minister of National Security as well. So these 2 ministers will be competing for that position of leadership. We have for deputy leader as well, we have the Honorable Ugo Pat, who represents Corozal North. I believe there is someone else in that position as well, but I don't really remember right now who that person is. But we also have other persons running for different positions, like for chairman, we have the Attorney General, that's Michael Perfit, I believe we have Dr. Carla Barnett is going for one of the positions as well, but I don't really remember what's her position that she's going for. Then we have a gentleman from PG as well, and we have the mayor from Belmopan as well. We have Beverly Castillo. We have the Honorable Manuel Heredia Jr. going for one of those positions as well, and other persons that I cannot remember at this time. But when we talk about the business in traffic, when it comes to politics, the political scene, then we know that there will be a by-election for a chairman in San Roman as well, because the current chairman has has decided that he will not hold that position, so he has sent in an official letter of resignation to Dr. Carla Barnett, who is the minister that is responsible for these affairs. So there should be a by-election for a chairman, just for a chairperson. That's in San Roman. But then the big one comes up, and in November. We're not sure if it will be in November, if it will be before, because it could be before and it could be after. Because how it works, it's when the Prime Minister calls the election. The Prime Minister is the one that leads the ruling party that gains the most seat when it comes to election, and that happens to be the Honorable Dean Oliver Barrow, Prime Minister of Belize, with the United Democratic Party, who have won most seat in the last election, and that gave them the opportunity to form the government. But the Prime Minister can call the election before November, or there is a grace period of 3 months, I believe, after the official date. But then we remember that the Prime Minister said as well, these are big things that will be happening in 2020. The Prime Minister has also said that maybe after he present the budget speech, which should be presented before April 1st, then probably by that time afterwards he will be coming out and making space for the new leader to take over as Prime Minister. So he might be doing that, perhaps yes, perhaps no, but he's the one that has the call on that. But he was also saying, but why should I put a budget together by not consulting the new leader of the party, how this budget will be set up, because that's the person that will be manning that budget. So the big election is coming up, so there is many things happening in 2020 when it comes to the political arena. Also, folks, this Sunday, the era representative for Belize Rural North, the Honorable Edmond Clay de Lancastro, will be having his end of the year bash. When he says the end of the year bash, it's when all the residents of Belize Rural North are bussed into one area and they have a big party. Big party, free food, fireworks, toys for the kids, entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, there's big entertainment. We have entertainment, we have Youth Connection Band, we have Harrison Dagi King. There is also the Punta Queen with her dancers. We have the Chicky the Chairman, that's a singing policeman. I believe Ernestine will be there. I believe TR Shine will be there. Continental Cat will be there. Poots, the Titiman Florist, they have DJs, Baba Rasdingi, also the Mr. Hype, Alfred Sopal, will be there as well. So it's going to be a big affair. It's going to be big, and you are invited. But when we say that from Belize Rural North, that residents of Belize Rural North comes together, it's not only residents of Belize Rural North, because there are other people who come out and being part of this big bash as well. So there is different bash that the area representative for Orange Walk North looks at. He looks at Manners Day, he looks at September celebration, and also the end of the year bash, which happens this Sunday, and it happens in the beautiful village of Sand Hill. It's open and it's free for everyone to come out and enjoy yourself and have big fun. Also today, folks, oh, sorry. Yeah, I am locked into Orange Walk North of all those giveaways. It's Belize Rural Knot, and it will be in San Hill. I want to say good morning to Mr. Martinez. Good morning, Pa.
Good morning to you. ¿Cómo estás?
Well, I think look like I have to sing one of these songs to you. The weather outside is it's nice, so it's colder. It's like I see you got your sweater.
Actually, I'm up for about 5 o'clock, but I had to go to do some blood extractions.
All right.
And sometimes it takes a little long. So
yeah, I know how that is. Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm late. And hey, good to see you. Buenos días todos. Y un gusto saludarles como siempre. Estamos ya el 27 de diciembre. Ya a esta altura ya pasó la Navidad.
Yeah.
Siempre estamos en el tiempo de Adviento, en lo que son los 12 días de Navidad, porque con mucho error la gente cuenta los 12 días de Navidad antes de la Navidad. En realidad no se cuenta antes, se cuenta después. Son 12 días después de la Navidad, que llega hasta el 6 de enero. Esos son los 12. Verdaderamente, esos son the 12 days of Christmas. Yo quiero a este punto rápidamente entrar a lo que es el reporte del tiempo, porque como hubo frío ayer.
Yeah.
Ayer hubo frío intenso y, como digo, intenso para nosotros, ¿verdad? Para nosotros, for us. But for this morning, this is the general weather forecast. For today, Friday, December 27th. General situation, fair, mild, and dry weather conditions. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny skies today and clear skies tonight, with no rainfall expected. Winds from variable 0 to 5 knots. Sea state slight. Temperatures along the coast 80, inland 84, hills 75. Those are high temperatures. And low temperatures, coast 70, inland 64, and in the hills 59. The outlook for tomorrow, Saturday and Saturday night, is for similar conditions to prevail. The sun rose this morning at 6:21. I think it is going to be the highest or the latest, because the process of going back to shorter days has already begun. To longer days has already begun. The sun sets at 5:26. The moon rose this morning at 7:30. Well, going to rise this morning at 7:35 within 15 minutes, and is supposed to be setting today at 6:58. Buenos días, rápidamente aquí el reporte del estado del tiempo. Hoy tenemos buen tiempo, frito, y para las siguientes 24 horas cielos soleados, por la noche cielos despejados, no se espera nada de lluvia. Los vientos variables, el estado del mar casi inmóvil. Es unos días cuando el mar parece un espejo, simplemente ahí está. No hay chapeadas. Temperaturas por la costa 80 con una máxima, 70 con una mínima. En el interior 84 con una máxima, 64 con una mínima. Y por las colinas 75 con una máxima y 59 con una mínima. Entiendo de que ayer, que fue el día más frío de todos, bajamos hasta 55, 56 grados aquí en Orange Walk. Es muy probable que hasta menos en Tower Hill y en ciertas otras áreas que están más altos. ¿Okay? El sol salió hoy a las 6:21, se oculta a las 5:26, y la luna de igual forma se sale entre 15 minutos, 7:35, y se oculta a las 6:58 hoy por la tarde. Muy buenas, muchas gracias, Crystal Rosales, y a ustedes muchas gracias por su atención. ¿Algún otro comentario?
Yeah, as we're here, Mr. Martinez, we want to share a couple death announcement right here. It is with profound sadness that the United Democratic Party announces the passing of Honorable Onesimo Petch, former Minister of Government and area representative of the Orange Walk South constituency. The United Democratic Party family, on this sad occasion, join hands and hearts with our party leader, Honorable Dean Oliver Barrow, Deputy Leader, Honorable Patrick Faber, and Orange Walk Freetown communities in the expression of deepest sympathy with the Petch family in this sad time. We pray for eternal resting and soul of Mr. Onesimo Petch. He was the one that won that election in 1984. That's in Orange Walk South. That was the first time the United Democratic Party won in that area. I remember last year in May, when Omar usually has his street festival, we were there setting up, and his daughter was there, and said, "Mr. Petch, they're right here on the vehicle, man, go hail and I'm glad to see you." So I went and I said hello to him. He's the father of the Honorable former Minister Mark Petch as well, no? From Guinea Grass.
I know the family well, Ricardo as well, who worked for us for many years.
Right, yeah, so he passed now. But also, apart from Mr. Onesimo Petch, we announced the passing, I don't have too much details, of a great leader, union warrior, leader here in Orange Walk Town, Mr. Filogonio Domingo Perez, no?
Yes, I know about that.
Yeah, Mr. Perez passed, and he was a fighter when it comes to unionism here in Orange Walk. He was in the political scene as well. I believe he used to be the minister aide for the late Mr. Honorable Leopoldo Briceño, And they will have a wake tonight at his residence, and he lives on Stadium Street. That's all the way down, a little bit past Orange Walk Technical High School. And then tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
He doesn't live on Stadium Street. He lives on right besides, where Dulles used to live, almost in front.
Oh, is that area, no? That's in the Marcos Camel area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stadium Street, but then you go in.
It's off Stadium Street.
Off Stadium Street.
Yeah.
You go in, then go in one, then go down one, then go in this way, and then all the way to the end of the street.
You take me like if I play snake and ladder, man. Can't be wrong the chat.
I know that area well.
Yeah. So the wake will be tonight, Mr. Martinez, and then the funeral will be tomorrow morning at La Immaculada Church. So from our desk here, what do we say?
Condolences to the entire family.
And on that note, Pa, we need to take a break.
Yes, let's take a break at this moment. It's exactly 7:25. We'll be right back with you after these messages.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm going to do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. 31 minutes after 7, 28 minutes before 8 o'clock. Welcome back. It's the day after Boxing Day. Today, a lot of people are going to say, I'm going to miss work. Well, tell you what.
You're due at work today.
You're due at work today. It's 7:31. Belize needs you. Believe me. Don't just say, I'm not going to work today because I feel bad. Tell you what. If everybody says that, then the country's going to go crippled.
But what
literally.
But what if when I pay day, your boss say, I'm not going to work today because I feel bad?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not paying for that day when you miss here.
We did our work, right?
You were responsible enough, yes. I would have loved to stay home and sleep, but I didn't. So it's good to see you back. How did you spend your Christmas?
Why? I spent it good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would say, well, I went to Guinea Grass that night when you asked me for that number.
Mm-hmm.
You received it, right?
Of course.
I went to Guinea Grass for a wedding on the 24th night. We played for a wedding. Then on the 25th, we went to San Ignacio. But on the 25th, when I woke up in the morning, well, we were there with the kids and everything, opening up their gifts and making them feel happy, no?
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to my son and my daughter's house and drop off a little gift for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to Cooking Tree with my dad, and we had lunch. We eat right there, so. Then I went to my friend in Belize City from Quality Poultry Product, Andres Salgado. We went there, we had a little time with him. Of course, food and only soft drinks, right? Because, you know, we don't really consume alcohol. Then we went to, I went to see a friend in Belmopan. And we went to San
So you made that like bread cards?
Yes, I mean, they're both.
You made the boat?
Then we went to San Ignacio. We went to San Ignacio and we checked into our hotel, Maya Bella, nice hotel, downtown San Ignacio on Birds Avenue, nice area. And I must commend them for the good service. And I don't make them know me the TV man, you know. But, you know, the good service were there and the rooms are clean. Very affordable as well, pa. Very, very affordable. You pay like $130 for 4 person. Everything.
They have a good restaurant?
No, they don't have restaurant. They have a little area downstairs where you could get your least breakfast, snack in the morning, courtesy of the hotel as well. No? Like your fruits and your coffee.
Complimentary continental coffee breakfast.
Right, with a big television there. They got good parking. And we came back yesterday just cruising, and we reached back home safe. Nothing went wrong. Thank God.
I'm so glad you spent it
You know?
well. I'm so glad you spent it well. Well, I did a lot of eating. It was Saturday night. No, I'm sorry. It was Christmas Eve night when they went to pick me up. I went to Carmelita. And we did, along with my friend, we did finish some cooking and preparation. And we had a small little get-together Saturday night. I mean, the Christmas Eve night.
Later you don't get sleepy at all, don't you?
No. I went to sleep about maybe 1 o'clock. And by 7, I was up already. And it was, again, a little bit of cooking because, you know...
You stir the gilly.
You know when families start to come in and, like, they want this and they want so. There was a rice and beans, there was a turkey, there was a salad, there was a stuffing, there was a ham to be baked, there was cake to be baked.
Wow.
There was everything to be done.
So the kitchen me busy?
The kitchen me busy. So, you know, I as a pinche. Pinche means assistant. Okay? That's what it means.
You have to pick up the slack.
Cut up 2 onions for me buy. Cut up 2 onions. That is what I was doing until eventually about 11 o'clock. I said, tell you what, I'm tired. I'm going to sit out. I'm going to sit this one out.
You got up on the veranda then?
I got up on the veranda, yeah. I smoke on the coffee, drink, smoke, I need cigarette, coffee, and luxuriate in the moment, just looking out.
Yeah.
And people are having fun. It was Christmas Day. And then we had lunch.
You dance?
No, we had lunch. And after that, my nephew passed and picked me up. He was coming from Belize City, coming to my sister's house.
Wow.
Because that was another event I was invited to every year.
You made there both, boy.
They went to pick me up in Carmelita, and we gathered about 20 of us at my sister's house.
Boy, that's
all
nice.
family, all my nephews, wives, kids, picked me, everybody.
Everyone was there.
Everybody was there.
Can't get a better Christmas than that, pa.
And we had relleno negro, and well, previously at Dulles we had scrumptious turkey and ham and the whole works, cranberries, well, the whole works. Well, and then I had space about 3 hours afterwards for some relleno negro and black cake. And man, I think I put up, I must have gained about 5 pounds after I eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And that's what I did for Christmas, eat. I had 2 drinks.
You know change?
Yes.
I go and buy some oil for my vehicle on Christmas morning because I need to put, I meet change down a shop the buy. I tell him, what they go and change? He said, why, Merry Christmas. I tell him, how much are Raul? He say, all right, but I tell him I celebrate. I tell him how much beer the man got. He said the man invite about 15 people, he got 40 cases of beer. I tell him, oh, ham, buy about 30 ham. He said, you don't get a turkey, you don't get 15 turkey. You know how change to it, right?
Oh, God.
He said I had fun, but, you know, thank God that we got through it safe, pa. You know, we got through it safe. The highway wasn't too busy on Christmas Day, you know.
Good?
Yeah, it wasn't too busy, you know. It wasn't too busy. Things would look calm. Belmopan was like, almost looked like Good Friday that day. You know,
Feature.
yeah, Belmont Pan, everything was locked down. And you know him.
Why? How come?
I don't know, like everybody just lock up in their house. Or I don't know if they came out or what, but
You see, Christmas is essentially a family thing.
you stay inside, did you?
Stay inside. No, New Year's, that one completely different thing. They're like party all night.
Hang out in a yard too. New Year's, hang out in a yard.
But Christmas, especially this year, I think that it was all very family oriented, and I'm glad that it is so. This year, at least, I never seen I didn't hear of any accidents or anything, terrible like that. But I'm glad that it went the way it did.
Yeah, so just to change the topic a little bit, Pa, this story that we did here on Chepe went far. He's going to get back his money today.
Hopefully.
They viewed the camera that, yes, he went to the police station that night, and Miss Piet went to see him on Christmas Eve, and he told him to come to the station 9 o'clock this morning. We already have the names of those persons, and I want you to point them out, and the officer in charge will deal with them, and you'll get back your money.
Well, I hope it's as easy as that, because what if they refuse
Well,
to accept it?
That's true, but the same ones, they are looking for him. The same ones that robbed him. Yep. Yeah. Oh. So you hear that?
I'm not sure if that's the way it works, believe me, because if they refuse, well, boss, I never take it. Who is there to tell them, well, you still have to pay it?
And it's 4 against 1. Because it was about 4 persons.
I'm just hoping that they assume their responsibility and that they give back the money.
Yep. Yeah. But
yeah. Really? I don't know that.
Well, let's see what will happen, but at least we know that there is some progress trying to go forward.
So, in other words, if you're telling me that if they go to some sort of little tribunal, and that if at the end of the day the officer in charge of doing that tribunal is convinced that the policeman took it, then he or she places an order on these policemen and say you have to pay it.
Yeah, I mean,
am I right? Because that's the only way I think it works.
Yes.
Because you could say, well, boss, I never take it, but
they listen to the story from the person who it was taken from.
You could have a million things to say, but if I refuse it all the while, there's no way, But if there's a tribunal and the person who sits at the head of that tribunal orders it, I'm sorry, but you could pray a million Our Father and a million Hail Mary, but I'm convinced that you're guilty, so pay it now, or you're going back to jail.
Yeah.
It's an order.
Or you're going for interdiction.
It's very simple.
But you see, Mr. Martinez, the commissioner is trying to clean up the force, right? And these things that they are not tolerating this thing. And also the officer here in Orange Walk and officers at different posts across the country, they are trying to see how they can clean up the department. And they have to do these things to make sure that we get to an end of these things happening, because it's not right. But we hope that will go good. But earlier I was mentioning that we'll be going into 2020. And 2020 will be very busy when it comes to politics. Because 2020, well, right here at the end of this year, the 31st, all persons that are selected to be delegates should be registered by the 31st of December. This is for the United Democratic Party convention, which comes up in February.
So all constituencies should have all their delegates in place by 31st, within a week.
Registered.
Within 5 days, 6 days, 4 days, whatever.
And all that should be at the Secretariat on Youth for the Future Drive in Belize City. Then we have the convention. We have the convention in February. Then there
is coming up shortly, no?
Yes, and there is a by-election for a chairman coming up in San Roman as well. And then there is the big election that is set for November. It could be before, it could be after. And then the Prime Minister of Belize is omitting office as well.
Well, I'm not exactly sure when he is omitting office, if he will at the end, because he's done. I think he has told us he's living out. He's going to stay in for up to the last, and then I think that you mentioned that he said that he might Emmett office before that, but the Emmett office, but
that is left to be seen.
that left to be seen.
Yeah.
But the point is, we have 3 elections coming up.
3 elections. We don't know if there will be more than that, but we have the leadership convention, and we have the by-election for chairman in San Roman, and we have the big national election. Hello, good morning, SugarCity Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I have a question. You said a while ago that they will have a by-election for a chairman in San Roman villages. As far as I'm concerned, chairmen for village councils are not elected. They are nominated within their peers. So they need to have a by-election for a member of the...
You're absolutely correct, sir.
But then...
Not a re-election, a by-election for a chairman, because the chairman is being appointed by their peers.
No, it's not so, sir.
No.
The chairman runs alone as chairman for the village council. Yes.
The chairman resigned, presumably, but a chairman can be appointed.
No, the chairman, when it comes to the village council, it's just like the town council elections, that the mayor runs separate, and in the villages, the chairman runs separate as well.
That's exactly right.
No, in the villages you have an election, but it's not appointed chairman, a council. No, you elect a village council, and within the village council they elect their chairman.
It used to be that way.
It used to be that way. Now it's different.
It used to be that way, sir, but it's different now.
If you notice and you go to elections and boundaries, you will notice that there are the chairman running, and then there's 6 village councillors.
Okay. Yeah, it's different now. It's different now.
It's different now.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be that way before, but now it's different.
Yes, I remember that it changed. Right.
Yeah, but you know, Pa, like as we go into this new year, persons are sending greetings here this morning. Yeah. Oh, someone is saying, please pray for a POP councillor of Trial Farm missing at sea in an accident last night.
Who is that?
We don't really know about that, but they say, please pray for a POP councillor of Trial Farm missing at sea in an accident.
Well, I don't care if it's POP or UDP, it's a Belizean.
Yeah, it's a human.
So, it's a human, it's a Belizean. So, hey, anybody knows more about that, please call us. And we will, of course, be following up on that story. It's a Belizean, it's an original Kenya that is missing.
Yeah. What is the winds looking like on the sea, Pa?
Slight, in other words,
not
very
much,
little movement.
Not much drifting, no? Yeah, well, we want to ask everyone out there that is listening to pray for this person as well, because it could be anyone, and he's a human, like Mr. Martinez said. It doesn't matter if it's a POP councillor, if it's a minister, or whoever it is, but we send out that prayer as well. Well, Pa, let's take another break, and when we come back, we'll have some more discussion.
Let's do that. Let's take a quick little break. We'll be right back after these messages.
The San Ignacio Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una.
Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el...
¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta at Sugar City Morning Show.
I wonder how the tongue would have looked this morning, but you think you're bright or things...
You know, this morning, normally, I would catch a taxi after I come out of the lab, and this morning I did not see any taxi coming into this area because no school.
Oh yes, and the holiday just finished. So like you said, a lot of people say, I know when I work today, I'll stay home.
Yeah, so this town is this morning. The town was dead.
Yeah, but you know, Pa,
But area by hospital very very busy because a lot of people sick with cold and cough and blah blah blah. All right, but it's that section around the hospital is very very busy.
you know, like with A&R, how they have the slogan that says, Pa, where our prices make the difference. I know that usually on back to school, the A&R is so packed up because obviously we want to get our school materials. But on the 24th, the place been packed up.
Uh-huh.
So you could get Christmas items there as well.
Uh-huh.
It was packed.
Every place is packed to 24th.
Yeah, the town was so busy. You know, when I dropped you off that morning, I went downtown. Surprisingly, that I did Belize Bank in like 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't that busy.
I started the pool party on the 24th because I was invited to 24th? Yes.
Yeah, 24th was Tuesday.
I was invited by the Banquitas
Oh yes,
management.
you went to Banquitas for that lunch.
For lunch at Yvette's, and the food was fantastic. Yvette did a wonderful
As
turkey,
usual.
as always.
Creamy.
And we had ceviche and the whole works.
You know, and as I left you that morning, your sister was harassing me. Where my brother there?
Really?
He said he was supposed to come right. I tell him, I don't know. He said, I tell him he got a Banquitas. What the number there for Banquitas? I get a number. I said, no, that's not Banquitas number. That's somebody else's number. He look like I get a wrong digit, but she know the numbers. He said, I tell him.
The place was closed from 11 o'clock.
Where?
Banquitas.
So,
we were downstairs at the event from 11.
Yeah, so.
The,
Yeah, we have somebody, a call
Did I
coming.
just say that?
We have a call coming in right here that someone can give us information of the missing person. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, gentlemen. First of all, I want to extend season greetings to each and every one of you there.
Yeah, but I'd like you to speak up a little bit louder so we can hear you because it like how it's on the cell phone. Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning once again.
Good morning.
Season greetings. I must tell you, I heard you guys just now mention about the counselor of the counselor of Charles Farm, Oscar Cornell Jr. He is missing at sea at the moment.
Oscar Cornell.
Prayers for him.
Okay, I understand that you have some information on that. Can you share it with us?
Yeah, well, lately the last information I have, you know, he is my family. He's my cousin. I spoke to his sister just a while ago, and she told me that sometime around 7 p.m. last night, they were traveling towards home. They were coming, you know, after a day of work, when I understand that another boat collided into them, and they overturned. And I understand that the captain of the boat, you know, was flung out also, and he was found 4 hours later. That happened sometime about 7 p.m. last night.
The captain of the boat is not Mr. Cornell, right?
Excuse me?
The captain of the boat is not Mr. Cornell.
No.
Right.
The captain of the boat goes by the name of Mario.
Okay, all right.
Second,
All right, go ahead.
But we understand that Oscar was also in the he was the assistant of the captain. So at the moment the boat overturned, and 4 hours later Mario was found. But at the time they cannot account for Oscar at the moment, and we're asking for prayers, you know, to see if we can locate him through the course of the day.
What would be his full name? Oscar? Oscar what?
Oscar Cornell Jr.
How do you spell Cornell? Cornell?
Yes, sir.
But do you know if any whereabouts of the boat?
Yeah, we understand at the moment that yes, the boat was located. It's unconfirmed as yet, but the boat was located. But he was not located in the boat, so they're still doing searches. I also understand that the Coast Guard suspended searches last night, and they were should continue this morning. My uncle is on his way right now, so as soon as I can get in contact with him, I will pass it on and see what's the last update. But we're asking for prayers, like what Mr. Martinez said a while ago. No matter if he's a UP, UDP, what kind of P, but he's a Belizean, and
So
these
they
are
found.
tragedies that our family is going through right now.
So they found the captain, and they found the boat, but they cannot.
found the captain
They
and
cannot
they-
locate Mr. Cornell. What's the condition of the captain?
Well, we understand he's hospitalized. He's admitted at the hospital at the moment, under observation, due to he swallowed some water or something like that.
Yeah.
But where did this
He's in a
accident
stable
happen?
he's in a
Close to
stable
where?
condition at the moment. He's at
Mr. Martinez is asking if.
Cocker, I understand.
Oh, from Key Cocker. So they were coming to Belize City.
Yeah.
Why would they choose to do that in the evening, 7 o'clock, when it's already dark?
I cannot answer you that question at the moment because I didn't really go on the details on that one there.
You say they are tour guides.
Yeah, they not tour guides, but they work for a company there, and I understand that they travel with tourists. But I think they were coming home at the moment they finished their work, so they were coming home.
Okay, well that is sad to hear, but at least we know more of the story. But it's sad to hear what happened, no? So it's good if everybody can put up some prayers because that sees.
The way I'm looking at it, I don't know if there's a prohibition or some sort of law that regulates if you can get into your boat at any time of the night and travel. I don't know if there is.
Yeah.
Maybe there would be. Maybe there is.
Or if
but even and if there is,
Well, I understand that the incident happened sometime about 7 o'clock. So
at that point
would
it's
have to
late.
get exact
In other words, it's
confirmation
dark.
about what
It's dark
time that
already.
happened
It's
also,
dark.
And that is open sea, right? But when you come from Key Cocker to
Yes, you call it open sea. But the point is that if you need to have lighting.
yeah, they must have some kind of lighting because if
You
they
just can't go in the pitch dark and just travel. You need to have lighting or something that announces to anybody else around the area that you're there, you're coming.
right, it could be that both of them never have lights, or maybe one may have light, so the one who don't have light they can't see either.
This brings this I already see an ant's nest coming out of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Regulations
it is a sad
and
situation,
regulations
it is a sad
and
situation, but at the moment, everyone is, before anything goes beyond that, everyone is worried and concerned about his whereabouts and his well-being, because I just spoke to him exactly on Christmas Day, and it's so sad to wake up with a news like that.
And I understand that, and I share your loss. I'm not lost, but your pain because you're concerned because we have not lost the soul yet.
Yeah,
not until we find him.
I was made to understand that you have a little update on the story with Chepe as well.
Oh yes. I've been following very closely the situation with Chepe. But at the end of the day, I must tell you, I must say kudos to the police department on that aspect, especially the ones that investigate these kind of bad things that the other constables or polices would do and damage the light of the department. Something that caught my attention, and I must share it with you and the audience, is that we need to understand when it comes to the drivers of the police vehicles, they have some people there that are volunteers. They have I had also the opportunity to speak to the officers that are investigating the case, and they told me that we here don't understand that these people that are driving are not policemen. They are not police constables. They are civilian drivers. They're civilian drivers. So this is when a situation came to my attention, was that, okay, if they're civilian drivers, why do they dress in camouflage? Why do they dress in these kind of uniforms if they're just civilian drivers? Why do they have the authority to detain?
Yeah. Where do you get that information from that driver is civilian?
When I spoke to Ms. Pitt, she told me they're civilian drivers.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know if those are the ones that has the blue shirts?
No, they don't. If you notice, they have one that when I say camouflage, they dress like
like the soldiers, like the BDF, the GSU.
Yeah. That one, and they have some that also go in full black.
Okay.
So I told her, it would be so nice to distinguish them, because the ones in blue, the ones with blue are wardens, prison wardens also. So they are with the department. They are with the department fully. But these are the ones that you see driving sometimes. They're civilian drivers.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Bull. No, Mr. Bull used the blue shirt, right?
But
I don't know if you can answer my question, but why would the police department get civilian drivers to do the work? Because at the end of the day,
it is not.
If that person who is not a policeman decides to take an action. Remember, he is a civilian. He's not a policeman.
Yep.
So he is putting the lives of everybody else in that vehicle at risk. He's not a policeman. So I'm wondering why he doesn't have the training that a policeman would normally have. So my point is, why put a civilian to do that kind of work? Is it very simply because they're giving them jobs just like that? Or Minister Kalan give them a job? Or that shouldn't be?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be.
I think that we need to ask the minister when you have him on the show anytime soon.
I will send Chester a text right now. I will send a message.
I don't know if you understand my point. In my view, there should not be a civilian driving a police vehicle. It should be policemen driving police vehicles.
Yeah, but Carla, on that note, before you leave, what do you gather from the case with Chepe? What's the position now, as far as you know?
At this point, as far as I know, like I told you, I spoke to Ms. Pitt on Christmas Eve, and before that, I spoke to Sergeant Gonzalez, and he said, the whole situation when Chepe went to report it, the cameras, if you are aware of that the police station is full of cameras. We might not see them, but they have cameras there, and they notice when Chepe claimed that he went to report and someone told him to go away because they're gonna lock him up. They didn't get the voice, but they saw the actions, and they indeed saw that Chepe went that night, and he turned right back again. He spoke to a person, and he turned right back again and left the station.
Yeah, Kyle, they didn't took his report, right?
No, they didn't take his report. He didn't manage to go into the station. He just was outside.
Could that be could that be one of the persons that was in the mobile as well that didn't want to take that report?
According to Chepe, yes. According to Chepe, yes. Okay. So Sergeant Gonzalez and Ms. Pitt really assured that they will deal with this situation. This is not the first time things like this happen, and but we tend to, we as civilians, we as Belizeans, we tend to get a little scared when we listen to the police say, they want to lock you up, or we start follow the case. We have that kind of humor of thinking that, not know I come out of this, man, I know I get nothing out of this and then get away. But if we keep on pressing, we will get things. Because in the department, like what she mentioned, man, you could do 100 things good, and one policeman do bad, that 100 things erased from the whole department.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your information. Thanks for your information, Carla.
Thank you very much, also, and have a good day.
Yeah. Well, with that information from the missing person, we just could hope that they will find him, no? But if he, watch a big hammer. Yeah.
And he didn't necessarily look. He said, "Not try come to my house to eat out my ham."
And he put the ham because he.
Put the ham. In other words, eat your heart out.
So, if that person is missing from last night and he's in the water, it's almost impossible that they will get a.
And especially with this cold weather, I mean, the water. I don't know the temperature of the water out there. Met Service will be able to tell us, but I would believe that it's not warm. It's definitely not warm. It's cold.
Yep. True. Yes.
And we're just crossing all our fingers and hoping that in the first place, that person is found, is rescued.
Yeah, rescued.
Rescued is the right word. Because found could also mean found, but inanimate, dead. God forbid. But that he's rescued, and that pretty much like the captain, and that we can celebrate the arrival of another Orangeoqueño into town.
Yeah.
All right?
Because if they may find a captain yesterday and he's in a almost critical condition in the hospital, imagine someone out there for almost going for 12 hours right now? Over 12 hours, Yeah, well,
what I'm saying is I'm seeing a lot of discussion emanating from this subject in terms of like the rules and regulation for for departures or transportation, boat transportation when it is dark. I know I have taken buses in some buses now, boats in San Pedro at 9 o'clock. I've taken these. When you're going into, when you're staying up up or you're staying in San Pedro and you go up to dinner, for dinner at one of the restaurants all the way up. There's no other way you can do it except maybe walk if it's going to be a long 1.5 2 hour walk, but a very, very short ride when it comes to talking on the boat. But even that I don't see any regulations.
Maybe they have special permission.
Maybe they have special permission. I don't know. But when it comes to requirements, you need to have your lights on. You need to do this. You need to have life vests. You need to have life vests for everybody that is there. We need to go through this. I mean, perhaps we might even need a controller.
Yeah, but usually the Coast Guard is there on the deck when these boats are traveling, like the water taxis. But for a private boat, they just jump in it and go anytime there is.
Exactly my point. The unregulated aspect of the private boats, and imagine that this falls into the private boat. So, what kind of regulations should I abide by? Can I just get into my boat at 8 o'clock at night and go fishing in open sea? Can I do that? Do I need to have a light? Do I need to what if the two of us go the same way and crash into each other? What mechanisms would there need to be in place to prohibit that kind of things from happening? Do you need horns? Do you need to blare your horns?
Yeah.
What do? You shout? What do you do?
Or maybe their license goes with regulation that after 6 you should not be driving.
Precisely
you should not be
my point. Precisely my point. So the other question is, was it legal?
Yeah.
Was it legal that they be out at that point, at that time? And even if it were illegal, who is there to stop them?
True.
Who is there to stop them? Maybe it might be illegal in books, but is it the job of the Coast Guard to say, hey, you business out of the sea, But boss will go home. All right, go home.
But with so many piers out there, how will the Coast Guard be monitoring all of them? The one left on a pier.
That's exactly my point. Regulations.
Yeah, because it's just like when we used to take a test for driving, that after 6 you should put on your lights.
Mm-hmm.
At 6 o'clock, even if you drive, if the sun out or not, you should have on your lights.
Exactly.
And right now on the highway, all the LED lights are still out there. There is law for that, but where's the regulation?
Exactly the same reason why the airport closes at a certain hour.
Right.
Because the airport is not fully equipped for, as best as I know, for late night arrivals. In other words, you need to light up that runway like you wouldn't believe.
True.
Where, from way far away, know that at 80 degrees north, something east, whatever, you will see those lights and you will land exactly there because there's no visual. You
as clear as daybreak it should be.
That's right. So, but because I think that we don't have that, then they don't have the airport night flights, which I believe that eventually we should, because I think there's a flight way early in the morning, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, there.
And 6 o'clock is still pretty dark, so I was wondering how that was happening.
And that flight is not only leaving 6 o'clock, but that flight is coming in about 5 o'clock in the morning. Because
that's exactly right.
Those flights, they don't really stay overnight in Belize. So when those flights comes in, they are landing there about 5 in the morning.
So the other day I saw that information that arrives very early in the morning, 5:30 or 6.
It's an American Airlines flight.
It's an American Airlines flight.
Yeah.
From LA.
Yeah, then it goes right back to LA, about 6:30, 6:45. But it has to come in when it's dark.
When it's dark. So maybe they're slowly conforming with regulations and lighting and etc. And obviously having the people who at the civil aviation reporting to work from before so that they can guide that plane in. But again, is it the same thing as air as sea? What kind of regulations do we need to have in place for sea? We would love to hear about that.
Yeah. Hello, good morning, SugarCity Morning Show. Hello, good morning, muy buenos días. Hello. Okay. Yep. So far, it's now 60 minutes after. I have something waiting on me at home. Something like where the look pan right there.
True?
Yeah.
Can I get a piece?
Boy, I say it's waiting on me.
Oh, so it's only for you.
Wait for you to cook it.
Oh.
Don't we go eat some. We'll take a break, pan.
Let's
We'll
take
be back.
a break. I will be right back.
Services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartine and Copperbank. I'm part of Progresso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How is everything?
Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. All right? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. All right? And I want to market this on Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never knew that. You know what? I finished all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on Lee 1 too.
All right, because I'm thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@BelizeTourismBoard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm gonna do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@BelizeTourismBoard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning. You know, we're on an odd day, a Friday after Boxing Day, after Christmas Day for that matter, when everybody decides to stay home and we're here. Responsibly enough, I'm not telling you you're not, well, maybe yes, I'm telling you you're not responsible if you didn't go to work. But it's a working day. Oddly enough, it is a working day. So we need to remember that it's not a day when you can say, tell you what, we're not gonna work because we don't feel like gonna work. Well, tell you what if all of us said that the same thing? Half of the country would be crippled. Am I not right?
Yes, you have that work because you're there to provide a service, and there is persons out there depending on you to provide that service
Let
for
me
them.
tell you something. Yesterday, my sister got a call from one of her principals in Mexico City saying, Anna, I was calling you Boxing Day, and calling you to your office, but you didn't answer. And she says, well, we have a holiday again, but then you have Christmas. She says, oh, we have Boxing Day. What? You mean you don't work the 26th? There's no. Well, we're back here already working, and we're reviewing your account and this and the other, and we notice that you've grown and this and the other, and go like, you see, people are already there, already there doing their assessment for the year, and we can't afford to be laid back. We cannot afford to be laid back. Man, we could do it next year, man. Next year. I don't feel like doing it right now.
But just like one time people look forward to Thanksgiving, that the U.S., that's the holiday that most persons travel on. Suppose that people will drive their Greyhound bus and say, we're not going to work today, man. Or the people at the airport say, we're not going to work today. What will happen? But they are there to provide a service. And one time people get to provide a service, they depend on you to do that service because they have a business and they depend on the customers for them to carry through their business, so they are able to pay you as well. So we need to get out there and work.
You need to get out there and work, believe me. And even though it's right smack say Friday, and I do know a lot of people made arrangements not to go to work today. I do know of a lot of people. I, for one, could have made arrangements if I had a little money, extra money, that is, and I've gone some way. But we don't, unfortunately. So we have to come to work.
Yeah, well, Pam, it's a busy morning, and I believe we have touched most of what we needed to touch this morning. So I believe it's time for us to give ourselves a little break this morning.
I agree with that. I agree with that. We're going to close the show at 8:30 today, and or in very shortly, and because we do have a little bit of work to do. Yeah. We're already up and going, so clear out some of this area. Yeah. Next week is Vamos a Ver.
We come back on Monday, which is the 30th.
Next week is 30th and 31st, Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday is another holiday. And then back to work on the 2nd, which is a Thursday, Friday.
And then another holiday.
Then another holiday.
Only Wednesday will be holiday.
Only Wednesday is going to be a holiday. That's exactly right.
Because we're going into the new year. So we want to wish everyone the best. Try to see if I can hustle a little turkey, boy. Maybe for the 30th. Maybe I can give one little turkey, man. For the 31st morning. Start to practice your gobble. We don't need that because you can't participate. And try to see if I can hustle one turkey. Maybe I can give one little turkey for the new year. Go into the new year with a bang.
Will you invite me for turkey lunch?
We can give it to her right there, man.
We'll give it to I think that we'll cook it.
No, man, that's why I said I will try to see if I can get a turkey.
Okay.
And if
we get try to get two so you can have one for cooking, and I'll cook it for you.
All right. And if I get it, I'll give you for Monday.
I have enough. No. Well, all right.
So you season up, and then when you come Tuesday morning, we got it ready for eat here. Meantime, when they give what I want.
I won't do it. I'll be honest with you, but I ask the professional to do it for me.
Okay.
You know who that is.
I know you got that pros, and then people when they start to stir that girl, they stir good. You hear pat on the stir because nothing is still down there, right?
Oh yes.
But we hope for a positive response from the person that is missing on sea. Tonight will be the wake for Mr. Filogonio Domingo Perez. We are not sure when they will be having wake and funeral services for the late Honorable Onesimo Petch. But we want to wish everyone the best for this weekend. And we'd like to thank you all for tuning into the Sugar City Morning Show. And let's hope that we'll be going into the new year positively. This show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. We got big Channel 7 news coming up at 6:30 right here on Norte Visión Channel 10. So, Mr. Martinez, it's time for us to go.
Well, thank you very much, production team. Thank you very much for the participation. To all those who are watching us wherever you are. And I trust that you've had a beautiful, beautiful Christmas and that you continue with the same spirit, because as it is right now, it makes no sense for you to have gone to church and made all these amends to yourself for one day. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Sounds like Neil Diamond. If you know what I mean. Anyway, that's exactly my point. I couldn't have said it any different. I could not have said it any better. We need the changes that we put in our lives need to permeate throughout. And especially, well, of course, they need to be good changes for the better, not changes for the worse, for God's sake. So we go changes for the better. And when we say we're going to be a better person, it's not only Christmas Day you and share. It is also on Boxing Day.
So just
it's
say it.
Also for the rest of the year, because believe me, there's need always. There's a need for sharing all the time. And God just doesn't bless us on Christmas Day. God blesses us every single day of our lives. Am I not right?
That's right. So when I say it, make sure we mean it.
Exactly. So why be selective? Oh, today we'll share. No, today. No. What if God said that? Only today I'll bless you. What if he said that? What if he said that? He doesn't say that. He says, I'll bless you every day. So keep on sharing, keep on loving, keep on living and trying to live in peace. And I'm not going to pick with fights. No make any little thing annoy you. Don't make. I've grown to the point where I go like, that don't bother me anymore. It used to bother me, but it don't bother me no more. Believe me, I've grown enough to tell you that it just doesn't bother me anymore. Certain things, bigger things bother me now.
Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless you all.
Sugar City Morning Show.